back to my channel. It's your girl, France, from Finance by France, and I just wanted to talk to you guys today because we're going to do a really quick update on my first week actually using the method of envelope stuffing. So I just want to tell y'all off the bat, it's been crazy. I don't think that I've ever been able to save money this fast. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my normal, nice cash envelope binders right here. This again is the one that I use for my everyday things like groceries, gas, and this is the one I use for my normal sinking fund. So we're gonna go ahead and count that first. So we're just gonna open this up, and I'm gonna take all of these out. So I went ahead and I grabbed all of my sinking funds that I happen to have in my gray binder. Look at all of that. Damn. Look at everything I got going on right there. So I grabbed all of that and we're gonna go ahead and get that counted up today. Now, one thing that I wanna say to you guys is you don't have to have a whole bunch of fancy stuff. Now, I am gonna have printables available and placeholders and all that good stuff, but we're starting from scratch. You don't have to have anything fancy. You can use regular paper, and that's what I got here. So I'm just gonna show you guys real quick, and this might not be the greatest, but this is how I first start off with my sinking funds. Just regular old paper and pen, and we're gonna go through everything. So really quickly, we're gonna go through the starting amount. So I wrote all of my sinking funds right here. Again, this is the gray binder from here to here, and then my pink binder is from here to here. Now again, with my gray binder, it's pretty much things that I anticipate at some point in the future I will spend money on. However, my pink binder are things that I think I'm gonna spend every single day. So with the gray binder, I put in the starting amount that I used for all of them. So now I'm gonna go through and enter in what I know I spent. Now let me tell y'all, I don't have any money in my bank account right now. I literally took out all of my money and put it straight in my sinking folders because I know that I would have been tempted had I had money in my bank account. So I literally put everything right here. I know that sounds crazy for some people, but try it, because we actually have more of an emotional attachment to our money if we use it physically instead of just swiping a card. So that's why I wanted to wholeheartedly try this method and show you guys exactly where I'm gonna be at. So the total amount of all the sinking funds that I had was $1,025. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I barely spent any money in the past week. Like this much. That never happens, y'all. I will spend money on Amazon. I will spend money on Target online and have them deliver it to my house, Instacart. Like I could be a walking billboard for deliveries. I didn't spend barely anything, which was crazy to me. So the first thing is my France envelope. I definitely went to Ulta and got some lip gloss for myself, but I know for a fact I only spent a little bit of money. This particular envelope started off with $100, and let's go ahead and count it. So first, we have a little bit of change in here. I have 8 cents. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here because anything with change, we definitely gonna save it. Put that 8 cents in. And that way for my sinking funds, like I just like to count dollars. I'm not gonna count any cents because the cents is gonna go right here anyway. So we went ahead and put some cents in there, but let's count the exact amount that we have right now. So I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Can y'all believe that? I spent $10. Gonna go ahead and write that down. Took out $10, and then the balance was 90, which to me, y'all, that makes no sense because I'm a spender. So we're gonna go ahead and put that aside. The next one is B-Days. I'm pretty sure I didn't spend anything out of there. Let's just take a look and see. The amount that we had before was 40, 20, 40. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back. Nothing was taken out, so the remaining balance is 40. Biz-ish. Now I put $80 in there. I haven't really purchased anything extra for my business. Prior to me starting my YouTube channel, I kind of already had some information about what I wanted to spend to start. I bought some things in bulk online. I'm still waiting for it. A lot of the costs I spent before I actually started doing my sinking funds. So let's take a look at that. 80, 20, 40, 60, 80. So we're just gonna mark down 80. So we still have that. Car maintenance. Take a look what we got in here. 20, 30, 40. The amount that we had before was $40. It's right there. Just gonna mark that in here. Debt be gone. See what we got going on here. And for debt be gone, I had $60. Let's take a look. 50, 60. So we still have that balance. $60. Home upgrades. Like I said, I'm redoing my basement. We want to definitely do some different things down there with furniture. So home upgrades, prior to this, I have $40. Looks like I still got that. 20, 40. Just gonna mark that down here. $40. My babies. Like I said before, my kids are currently in virtual school, so there's really not much that they need because they're home right now. So for my babies, I had $155 before. $155. Still have that amount. Mark that here. OMG fund. My OMG fund. Looks like prior I had $20. 10, 20, 30. Now I have a 30. I actually got some money from a friend of mine. She paid me back for buying her lunch. So I went ahead and just added it to my OMG fund. So I have 30. So we're gonna add plus $10. Self-care. See, it looks like before we had $50. Self-care. 20, 40, 45, 50. Go ahead and add 50. Travel, before we had $40. So let's take a look and see what we have in there now for travel. 20, 30, 35, 40. So we still have 40. Last but not least, we have our weekend trips. I'm gonna take a look at that. Looks like prior we have $40, 20, 40. So I'm just gonna mark down $40. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at my pink binder. That's the one that I happen to use every day. So as you can see, I had gas for $40, groceries $300, and spending $20. Now with my groceries, again, I do have a really big family, so I budget myself roughly $150 a week. I want to tell y'all that prior to me doing this, and another reason why I did this was because I was spending close to $800 to $1,000 just to feed my family. So I challenged myself with a limit of $600 per month or $300 per paycheck. So we're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully I can get that done. So I'm just gonna open this up. And then I have my gas, groceries, and my spend it. So let's just take a look at that. Get that open. See, some stuff is empty already. Put that to the side. So, okay, here's my gas. It looks like I had $40 prior. Right now, looks like I only had 20 because I definitely put some gas in my car. So we're gonna do minus 20, leaving a balance of $20. Then with my groceries, let's take a look. And again, I've really been challenging myself with this, only trying to spend a certain amount. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and then 50. So I still have $150 in groceries. So we're just gonna put the minus 150 with a balance of 150. And as you can see, the amount that I had in spend it is currently $0. So there's nothing in there. I'm sure I paid for some little miscellaneous things, some lip gloss, whatever, some other stuff. So the current balance, well, the balance previous was 20. So it looks like I spent 20. And we're gonna go ahead and put 0. Now, I didn't include my $10,000 savings challenge or my new whip or my $5 challenge, simply because those aren't things that I anticipate taking money out of. I only anticipate putting money in. So that still has remained the same. And I know this is a little confusing, but I have an HSA account and I have a card that comes with it. Again, my company matches what I put in my HSA. And I did go to Walgreens and spend $35, but it doesn't come anywhere out of my sinking fund. So I just kind of wrote that down as a mental note to myself. So all of my sinking funds at the beginning were $1,025. So I'm going to add up the plus and the minus. So it looks like we got an addition of $10, which was nice. And so all of the minuses are 150 plus 20 plus 20 plus 10. So that is only $200. So, I mean, just look at that, y'all. Look at how much money I spent and where it came from, just really quickly. So the total amount of all of my current balances in my sinking funds is $835. I just wanted to say, like, hey, I'm amazed by this, y'all. I actually was able to save $835. On top of that, I know exactly where it is. And that by far to me is the biggest takeaway that I can have right now. I'm a complete spendaholic and I really have a lot of trouble maintaining money in my bank account. So for me, this is great. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification. I will be posting every Sunday and probably sometimes in between. Can't wait for the next video next week. I actually get paid so I can add to those sinking funds. But at any rate, I look forward to seeing y'all. If this is your first time here, thanks so much for taking the time out to watch this video. And I look forward to seeing you soon. All right, peace.